In recent years, chatbots have become more than just tools for answering questions or automating customer services. They are evolved into powerful assistants capable of helping with tasks like writing code and more. Imagine having a coding partner available 24/7, ready to assist with your programming needs, whether you're a beginner or an experienced developer. In this video, we'll explore how to write code using a chatbot, demonstrating 5 basic examples to showcase its capabilities. Writing code with a chatbot is simple and intuitive. A chatbot, like ChatGPT, can understand natural language, so you don't have to know complex commands or syntax to get started. You can ask the chatbot to help you with tasks like generating code snippets, explaining programming concepts, debugging, and even solving problems step by step. The idea is to interact with the chatbot as if you are talking to a human, but with the added benefit that can instantly generate and correct code. Let's start with something basic, generating a simple Python function. Imagine you want to create a function that adds up two numbers together. You can simply ask the chatbot, can you write a Python function that adds up two numbers? And then the chatbot will reply, here's a simple Python function that adds up two numbers. And then it provides a Python code, and then it says, you can use this function by passing two numbers as argument like this, and then again a line of code. This function takes two parameters a and b and returns their sum. You can see how easily it is to get a quick solution. This function takes two arguments, which are a and b, and then it returns their sum. Next, let's generate a loop in JavaScript that prints numbers from 1 to 5. Instead of looking up to syntax, you can just ask the chatbot, how do I create a loop in JavaScript that prints numbers from 1 to 5? And then the chatbot says, here's how you can create a loop in JavaScript to print numbers from 1 to 5. It provides a JavaScript code. Then it gives an explanation in depth. And then it says, when you run this code, it will output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the screen. So the chatbot quickly provides a solution and you can copy it directly into your code editor. We'll be running each of these codes in the next video. But now let's talk about explaining a conditional statement in Python. If you're unsure about how a particular code structure works, you can ask the chatbot for an explanation. Let's take a conditional statement in Python as an example. For this, I'm going to type, can you explain how the if-else statement works in Python? And the chatbot now replies, certainly, the if-else statements in Python is a control flow statement that allows you to execute different blocks of code statement based on a condition. And then it provides the basic structure. If condition, and then you write a code, and then you write else, and then a code of line. And then it gives explanation in detail. And then it runs an example. For this, it chooses the value 10 for x. And then it says if x is greater than 5, print this condition, and else condition that if it is less than 5, then print this condition. And then you'll see an output on your screen. Then again, it provides an in-depth explanation of how it works. And then it provides solution for multiple conditions. And then it says, in this example, the first condition, x greater than 15 is false. So the if-else condition, x greater than 5 is checked. So in this example, because x is greater than 5, the first print statement will be executed. Let's talk about debugging a simple error. Chatbots are also great for debugging. Imagine you have written a piece of code and it's not working. You can paste the code into the chatbot and ask what's wrong. For this, you have to copy a code and say, why is this code not working? And then paste the error. So the chatbot will say, the code you provided is missing a colon. And then it provides the corrected code with the colon included. You can simply copy this code and paste on your editor. You can look at the explanation if you're unsure about the error. The chatbot quickly identifies the error and provides the corrected version. And finally, let's generate a simple HTML page. If you need to create a basic web page structure, you can ask can you create a simple HTML page with a title and a paragraph? I want you to type this information by yourself and look at the results for yourself. For this, the chatbot will quickly generate a code in HTML. It will give you a quick start on your web development project with the basic structure ready to go. As you have seen, writing code with a chatbot is straightforward and efficient too. Whether you're generating new code, explaining concepts, debugging errors, or just getting quick answers, a chatbot can be a valuable tool in your coding toolkit. This kind of interaction not only saves time, but also helps you learn and understand programming in a more interactive way. So the next time you are stuck on a coding problem or need help with a new project, don't hesitate to reach out to a chatbot like ChatGPT.